What's up, guys? So my name, you probably don't know me. My name is Mason. I am the Hannah and Georgia's. Those are the ones that make the videos. I'm not sure if they've done a name reveal, but if so, or if not, then I'm their brother, and their name is Hannah and Georgia. So today, I will be doing tips and tricks for basketball. And a couple things before we get started. I'm going to be trying to make my own channel. I haven't made it yet, but I'm going to be trying tonight. And also, so they haven't sponsored me or anything, but there's this thing I use called Dribble Up. Some of you probably have heard of it, but so basically you have to buy it. There's like a monthly fee, I'm pretty sure. But if you get that, so it's backwards, but it says DN from my point of view, but it says DN, and yeah, it says DN, and you scan it, or you get an app on your phone after you buy it. You scan this code, the code, and then you can click on these videos done by this person, and so basically it'll show you what to do. You have to move the basketball in, like, while dribbling, like, back and forth, like this. And you have to hit the circles on the screen. And since it's connected, like, with the code, then it'll automatically, like, remove that circle. And so, I just recommend you use that. It's really fun and it's really helpful. And then, another thing. So, there's this kid I watch on YouTube. This has nothing to do with basketball at all. His name is Xavier. I'm not sure what his channel name is. But I will make another video to figure out his channel name, and I'll say it. And I recommend you go watch him. He's Australian and he's 10 years old, I think. But yeah, he just went live earlier, which is crazy at such a young age. But yeah, so without further and also, I'm going to be trying to make my own video, and whenever I do make my own, channel, then I will be putting the channel name in the description whenever I make it, and I will be uploading mainly either history content, and don't worry, it's not like school, or basketball or sport content. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get started. So the first trick I will be teaching you is between the legs, or a crossover. I like to call it a crossover. You can call it whatever you want. But I feel like it's so good because, like, for offense, to break their ankles, or to get better offense. So I just recommend you practice it, and I'll tell you the things I feel like that would help you get good at this. So first, I feel like the best part, or the easiest part, is back and forth, just right hand to left hand, or left hand to right hand, because you're gonna have to get in that motion of going between your legs like this, and once you get good at that, you'll get good at that. And don't worry, you don't have to be perfect at this the first time. Look, this is usually me whenever somebody's guarding me trying to do a crossover. No, that's not me, but like, it hits my knee and rolls away, and they usually get the ball. But so don't worry, you don't have to be perfect at this. I'm still not perfect, and I've been playing basketball for like 4 years. But so that's one thing that I recommend you practice. And the next thing, you don't really have to practice on this a lot, but behind the back. And I don't practice on this a lot, that's why I can barely do it. Sometimes it hits my legs, but that's okay. Just practicing that, because once you start getting good at that, you'll be able to get in the motion of throw it without looking at the ball and getting it to your other hand. Exactly like a crossover. You see the ball for a little bit and it goes behind your back, and you have to figure out where the ball is with the other hand. And so once you get good at those, I recommend you practice just getting the motions. Even if it hits your leg like that and it doesn't go through your legs, that's okay. Just keep practicing and you'll be able to eventually get it like that. And then once you get that down, you can practice with your other leg. I'm right-handed and right-legged, but if you want to do it the other way, you have to use, since I'm right-handed, I use my left leg and go between that leg, usually. Sometimes I do this just to like practice. Go through your left leg with your left hand, which I can barely get it down, but that's just something to practice on. So the next thing that I'm going to be showing you is ball handling. Because once you get good at like dribbling or ball handling, then you'll get really good at offense. Then you'll be able to score more. So this is my ball handling, this is my ball handling right now since I've been practicing for so long. So I'm going to show you real quick. So that's my ball handling now. But one thing that you should practice on, I feel like, is just dominant hand dribbling. So I'm right-handed, so I'm out of breath. I'm probably gonna be saying like use your right hand a lot in this video, but whichever hand you're dominant with, just keep that in mind. So whichever hand you're dominant with, just go in a circle, or you can like run up and down a driveway, anything you want while dribbling. So this is what I usually like to do. My personal favorite is just running back and forth with the ball, but you don't have to do that. My second favorite to do is just going around like this, like going in a circle with the ball. And my third favorite is probably just practicing like the hand motions, like going like this. I don't think that's really effective because you don't have the ball and you're not used to, like, you could like accidentally do like a different motion, and then whenever you do that in a game because you think it's the right motion, you could do it wrong. So I just feel like you shouldn't really do the invisible ball dribbling technique. But yeah, once you get really good at that, you can practice running crossovers, like with your ball handling. Not crossovers, but once you get really good with ball handling and crossovers, then you can be able to like run and do crossovers. And let me demonstrate real quick. Like that. So it'll take time and practice to do that, but eventually when you get it, me personally, I felt really cool. I felt like I'm the best. But yeah, so I recommend you do that because, and if you do the crossovers, it'll help you with your ball handling as well because you can go like that. But yeah, the ball handling is probably one of the most important things to me, probably, to learn how to do stuff. Like, ball handling is the most important tip in basketball to me. You can have a different opinion, but that's probably my favorite. And then I have two more tricks to go over. But so the next one is going to be close to a crossover. Me personally, I think it's easier than a crossover, but it's going between your legs and back between, like this. I created a cool name for it. I don't know if this is actually the name. I call it the cradle. I just thought of that in my mind like 5 seconds ago, but that works. Just like you're cradling the baby, like back and forth, and I lost it. But I feel like once you get good at that, you can trip up your enemies, like, and make them like break their ankles. But yeah, so I feel like that's a really good technique. And how to learn that, I feel like, is just getting good at your crossovers and then practicing going from behind forward. Like starting with your non-dominant hand, so my left hand, that's what I use, and going between your legs. Like, I'm really bad at it, but remember, you're not perfect at everything, so like going between like that, and then you will eventually put those together and then be able to go like that. You can't see the ball, but I'm gonna scoot back. There we go, like this, like that. You'll eventually be able to do that. And then the last thing I'm gonna be showing you is dunking. So this is, you can completely click out of this video right now, but I feel like this will help your oh my gosh. But well, I said it'll help you. Okay, sorry. I think it'll help your vertical jump in any sport. So I personally play baseball and basketball. I played some flag football, not real football though, but I think it'll help your vertical jump in those sports. Like in baseball, if the ball's going over your head, it'll help your vertical jump, being able to jump higher. And you can also get a running start to dunk like this. We aren't going to talk about how I just completely missed that, but so you can get a running start to jump. But if you practice your vertical jump, it'll also help your running jump because you'll be able to jump higher. And any sport. And also in football, if you're trying to make the catch, just to get a better vertical jump, to jump higher, can help tremendously in all those sports. So, yeah, so that's all I think. That's like some of the most helpful things I think in basketball. And also, if you want any other tutorials on like basketball, like anything, just comment in the comment section like different tricks if you want me to learn, and then I'll do some research on how to do them, unless I already know how to do them. Then I will make another video on how to do those tricks. So yeah, also if I do make another channel, I mention this again, then just go check that out. I'll put it in the description whenever I do. But yeah, yeah, see you in the next video.